All right. It looks like we're live. It's about 7:45 in the East. It is New Year's weekend, and I have a show for you tonight. And for the new year, we are looking at a show back from 2023. It's a show we have not shown before. It was the third show of the tour. Let's see if I can bring it up. There it is. Orlando. This was Tom's second show. Tom met me in Tampa for opening night, and he said headed out to the third show. Look at that Cadillac Ranch sound check. Did he play Cadillac Ranch at all in this tour? Not sure if he ever did. Back in the third show, he was sound checking it. So this set list, man, this is the 2023 set list if I've ever seen one, except Burning Train. Everything is a well-represented 2023 song. Although it's when Don't Play That Song was still in the set list. There was only a handful of shows. So No Surrender, Ghost, Prove It All Night, Letter to You, Promised Land, Out in the Street, Candy's Room, Kitty's Back, Night Shift, Don't Play That Song, E Street Shuffle, Johnny 99, Last Man Standing, Backstreets, Because the Night, She's the One, Wrecking Ball, Rising, Badlands, Thunder Road, Burning Train, Born to Run, Rosalita, Glory Days, Dancing in the Dark, 10th Avenue, Freeze Out, I'll See You in My Dreams. Aside from Burning Train, that is the 2023 set list as we have come to know it. So that's what we're watching tonight, and we have not shown it before. It's not my work. It's a DVD dubbing guy Blu-ray. We'll be taking a look at it for the first time. Some of the camera work done by friend of the show, GW George Washington, as he goes by. Tony, Steve, who goes by Tony, good to see you. Ken, Maddie, good to see you. So this weekend, if you have not heard, I am presenting. If you are around and you don't have plans for New Year's, or you've got plans and you're getting ready and you want something to stick on the TV, I am running 36 hours straight of concert videos from my collection. None of it's anything that you've never seen before on this channel, although depends how much you watch. It starts tomorrow at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. For New Year's Eve, it goes all the way all night long, past the New Year, till nearly midnight, January 1st, Monday night, when it finally comes to an end. And I don't really have a list of the shows that I'm going to be showing, but I do know that it's going to end with the MetLife Stadium final night of the final show of 2023. We've seen it a couple times. That's what I ended it with. And it starts with in the morning, 9 a.m. Pacific tomorrow, noon Eastern is Tampa. So I started it with Tampa and I ended it with MetLife 3, just like the tour did, but everything else in between is a mixture from different tours, different years. Leland, good to see you. And Tom, it's good to see you too. This is your show, man. So we are taking a look at I could queue up Dallas and Houston for you sometime soon, Leland, but I don't think either one of them are on the schedule. I think that they're not all 2023s. First of all, it's a mixture of shows coming in the 36-hour from there's even one going back to 88 and there's several from 2009, several of the album shows, and it's got a 2016 or two, and there's several 2023 shows, which I think are some of my better cuts. Kansas City, the screenshot, and either Seattle or Penn State, one of those that were the video. My Dallas is like a lot of rear stage, so I don't show my Dallas a lot. But Houston is real good. I'll break that out real soon. I'll send you a copy of Dallas if it's a show you were at and you want a copy. It's worth having, but it's a lot of rear stage. I find it hard to watch. Maddie loves it. Maddie likes looking at their butts. So eight people for the pre-show. I appreciate that. We got 11 minutes. Come stop by. I can't promise I will be there for 36 hours in the chat, but I will be popping in. I don't have a lot of plans for the New Year's. I was going to go see John Oliver and Seth Meyers at the Caesar's Palace. I had my cousin's tickets and I ended up selling them on StubHub. I just don't want to go out. I love John Oliver and Seth Meyers, but just didn't want to go out. So I sold them. I'm staying home and I'll be checking in on the chat tonight. I'll be watching the show with you while also watching the Detroit Lions play the Dallas Cowboys. You haven't seen a full show for either. Well, I have them both, Houston and Dallas, and I will get you over. I think you're on my Facebook, right? I will find you and I will get you over a link so that you can download a copy of Dallas and Houston. So we got 10 minutes. Wow, that was 5 fucking minutes. Jesus, what's good? There's nothing going on. I don't know what Bruce has been up to. I know that Stevie's been active on Twitter, but nothing really special to point out. And that's it, man. I got a 36-hour marathon coming up tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. It starts at noon Eastern. It goes till almost midnight Monday night, and there's a lot of shows in there. Stop on by, say hi in the chat. There might be someone there to say hi back. Tonight, I will be in the chat. I will be watching this Orlando show, but I'm also going to have 1.5 eyes on the Detroit Lions game. They won the division last week, so I'm not like as it's not as important. Although home field advantage and the possibility of getting that bye week is sure important. I'd sure love to see him beat the Cowboys and beat Minnesota again next week, but it's not that important. They're in the playoffs. They've got a division championship, so not as important. But I'll be watching, and I'm not even sure where Dallas is. Mrs. Slater passed away. Stevie loved her. Oh, I did see that. And I did not know Mrs. Slater. I've talked to her son Mitch a couple times. But I did not know her. I know that Stevie did tweet, and so did Maureen Van Zant tweeted about his mother passing away. She was like 96 or 97. Pretty impressive. So I think that's it, man. I got a big audience and nothing to say. Oh, you know what's cool? None of you guys will care about this. Fish is currently in the middle of 4 shows. They've played 2. They got 2, one tonight and one tomorrow. Their regular 4-night New Year's Eve stand at Madison Square Garden. And unlike Springsteen, all 4 are being webcast by Nugs. And I didn't get to see either of the first 2 live. I got to see each one the next day on tape delay, and they are just smoking on fire. They are making me depressed at how expensive the Sphere tickets are. And then I'm sitting with a U2 ticket. There's nothing sadder than a Fish fan with a U2 ticket. And that's what I am. I'm a Fish fan with a U2 ticket. I was excited about U2, and now I'm not. I don't even care. I want to go see Fish at the Sphere. I don't. U2's for everybody else. They're not for me. We've got 7 minutes, and we'll be watching Orlando from this year. This is a gorgeous high def cut. I've taken a peek at it. The sync might be a little questionable. The lip sync might be a little questionable on it, but the picture is gorgeous. The editing work is nice, and I'm glad because I did not do any work on this show at all. And it's good to have another show from the 2023 tour in the collection. And I'll be taking a look at it tonight with you for the first time. Really, I just glanced at I didn't even look at a whole song. I looked at like a couple of minutes from like 2 or 3 different songs. Robert, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming in and checking out the pre-show. We've got 6 minutes before the concert begins, and the Lions game comes on like 15 minutes right into the show. If you want, I'm going to watch the Lions game without sound. There's nothing those announcers can say to me that I don't already know about the game of football. So I will be watching it without sound. and I'll be watching the concert with you guys. And I did that the last time they played on Saturday, 2 to 3 weeks ago. They played on a Saturday. And when you go to Buffalo Wild Wings, it's never the game you want to see that they have the sound on. You learn to watch the game without the sound. So I will be watching the game on one screen and the concert on another, and I'll be in the chat, and I'll be around throughout the weekend, popping in on the chat of the. You know what I tried to do? We got 5 minutes. I tried to do a continuous stream, a 36-hour continuous stream, and all attempts were complete failures. So instead, one show is starting at. They're all set to start one after the other, but you got to go to the next link to the next link. It's not going to just play through. One day I'll figure that out to get it to just play all the way through. Maybe next year when I do the second annual 36-hour New Year's Eve. And that'll have 2024 shows in it. Jesus, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. What else we got? We got 4 minutes. I'm going to say good night and Happy New Year. This is my last show for the year. And I'll see you tonight, and I'll see you during the marathon. There will be no show on Tuesday. No, I usually do something different on Tuesday. I'm not going to do it this week because of the big 36-hour stream on Sunday and Monday. And then we'll be back next Saturday. There's already something queued up. It's something for Tom's sister and her friend Paula, Sue and Paula. Oh, hi, Sue. I just see you in the chat there. A show they went to, an 88, I think, from Nassau Coliseum. How's my brain doing? Not too bad for a stoner, right? I think I'm showing that next Saturday. So come check that out. That's not my work. I didn't dub it. It's as is. It's pretty good, though. It's good video. It's good sound. And we'll keep doing this into 2024. And anyone who's coming out to Vegas, let me know. Meet up with you at the show. All right. Sounds like someone's at my doorbell, but my doorbell's been doing that. It's been ringing with nobody there. It's creeping me out. All right, guys. I will see you in the chat.